Hey folks, Corey here for Buck Wild Bees. Today we're going to get in this hive. This is a one that I took the queen out of, if you watched my video. And I moved her to this box over here with all of what she needed. So these bees could raise queens. So we're going to get in it today and see how many queen cells I have. And if I got quite a few of them and the hive's still strong, I'll probably put a split over there. So I'll make another one and have them raise a queen out of that hive as well. So yeah, here we go. We're going to get right in this and hope they're friendly today. Alright, get my equipment over here. I know they're probably going to be a little aggressive because they ain't got a queen over here. Let's just hope they're not too ornery. Now, I know that when last time I came in here that there was brood up here in the top. Most of it was drone mixed with honey and pollen. But if you go to look in a hive for queen cells and you have two boxes on top of each other, there is, one second. There's something you need to know, and that is to do something real careful, because a lot of the queen cells might be on these first boxes that you get into, like the very bottom. I'll show you here in a second. What I mean is between these boxes at the very bottom of these frames, there could be queen cells. So what I really recommend is when you get in here, when you're going to go down to this next box, is to very slowly lift it up a little bit with your hive tool and kind of peek in and see if there's anything hanging down, because if there is, you want to be very careful because you could squish those queen cells. Don't look like too many are hanging down. Looks like there might be one or two there. That's okay. Let's go to the bottom boxes where I really want to go, because that's where all the stuff I wanted to raise queen cells out of is down there. So, alright. Let's go right in here. Let's see, which side did I work last time? I think it was this side. Come on, frame, get out of here. There it is. Be very gentle here. I don't think there should be anything on these last frames. But honey, yeah. I said there ain't a queen in here, so there ain't nothing laying, so all they're going to be doing is bringing honey in. Set this down here for now. There ain't no cells on that one, so shouldn't be. Like I said, their brood wasn't all the way out in the bottom box when we went through it the first time. So let's see where they started drawing them. Should have marked my frames like I usually do, and I didn't. This feels like honey too. Yep, all gonna be honey. It's all nectar right now. A little bit of pollen. I'm looking for a queen, but I don't think there'll be in here one yet. Not been quite long enough, I don't think. Never know though, sometimes these bees can raise a queen pretty quick. I've had them do that. Alright girls, I've got a couple bouncing off me, so I might be getting to the brood chamber. They're letting me know. Yep, this is all honey now. Bees are really calm. Usually they really run and scatter when there's not a queen in here. There might be one in here. I don't see any eggs yet, but I'm sure looking just in case. they're acting really calm for a queenless hive if they don't have one. Alright, girls, I know I got a couple bouncing off of me, but they ain't stinging me. I'm trying to keep my smoker going is what I'm trying to do. I think it went out on me. Yeah, that's right. I got a bug crawling on me. Oh, nope, that was a bee. Nope, yeah, I accidentally squished a bee on me. That's my first sting. That was my fault. Alright. See how ornery. Hopefully they don't get too ornery. Like I said, usually they are when they ain't got a queen. They're more protective of what they got. Because they know they got to make a queen or they're all going to die. And they're festooning, which means they're hanging, so they might have a queen in here. They usually only festoon when there's a queen present. I sure hope I don't got a laying worker in here. That's a possibility too, but I ain't seeing no eggs, so. If she's in here, she's got to be a virgin queen. It's only been... I must have raised her fast if she's in here. I ain't seeing any eggs yet. They're sure filling everything up though, my goodness. Which is usually expected when you pull a queen out of a hive. They're just going to backfill everything with honey and pollen. Seeing no one. Sure looks like all the brood's been hatched out. Trying to find all my queen cells. I know they're in here. I don't remember what side I put them on. I guess they're on the other side. Man, oh man, looking. Still a lot of bees are acting really calm. They're definitely having a nectar flow right now. Nothing but nectar coming in. A little bit of pollen. Trying to find this queen. I bet you there's one. The way it looks, man, there might be one in here. If not, they're dang close to having a laying queen or something. Because they're not acting like they're queenless. And they're even fanning like they got a queen. Well, there's all the brood. There's the queen cups and cells right there. Maybe that's what it is. They're about to pop out. I'll show you them here in a second, folks. I'll try not to disturb them too much, because if they are about to emerge, I want to drop them off the frame. But there looks like there's two queen cells on this frame, which is good. I'd like to see that. I'd like to have only about 2 on frame. That way I can keep 1 frame per hive. Come on, bees, get out of the way so I can grab this frame and try to show these folks. Try to show you guys where they're at here. So we got one here, and we got one down here, at the very bottom. Okay. There's 2 there. I don't see any on the other side. Okay, so there's 2 there. That'd be good for keeping this box. I don't want to have too many queen cells in here, or they will have a swarm with those virgins if those virgins don't hatch out Or if they, well, I guess they hatch at the same time and they go to fight each other and it doesn't quite work out and they don't kill each other. Usually that's what happens. They'll emerge and they'll go looking for all the queen cells and start killing all the other queens, and they basically, take over. Alright, here was a queen cup on this one. I don't think there's anything in it. It ain't really extended. That one is. There's another. Here's a queen cell. There's 2 queen cells. 1, 2, 3. Well, we're going to bring this frame. We're going to make another split. We're going to bring this frame and put it somewhere else. They've got plenty of bees to make a small split so they can raise these queens out. Because it looks like there's at least 2 queen cells right here. So there's 2 there. I probably should go get a nuke. I'll probably end up doing that. Instead of sticking them in that big box there, I'll probably go grab a nuke. A 5-frame box. Stick them in there, but they should be fine. I would only really do that if I'm afraid it's going to get too cold on them. So what we'll do is take all these frames out that we don't need. I went through this, I haven't cleaned it. There's just old cone in here that has to come out. Damn, these frames are still stuck in here. I should have took more of the propolis out, I guess. Yeah, I figured these queens shouldn't be emerged yet. That's why I was trying to get in here, get them right before they do, so I could stick them in here and they'll orientate and mate to this hive. The queens will, so they'll stay in this box. Put 2 queen cells with the workers and some honey and some brood over here for these girls. Okay, and I'll put the queen cells facing the inside of the box, not towards the outside, just in case predators decide to come in. I might put some honey out. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll stick a frame of old or just regular piece of cone in the front. That way it kind of gives them a little bit of a divide between the entrance here. And like, pests come in, because we're going to be a smaller hive until I get them in a nuke. And I don't want them pests to come in and open themselves up and eat all the larvae like ants and stuff. So that'll help give them a little bit of a barrier. Alright, let's see what else we can find in here. I'm going to probably end up sticking this one in here too. This is honey, a little bit of honey in there. Stick this one on the outside edge out here. And we'll find another brood frame here if we can. This column. And I'll leave all the honey and stuff in this box on top of this one still. Because there's still a lot of bees in here. Okay, this one's got a queen cell. Oh yeah, it's got quite a few queen cells on it. Let's see, 3, 4. Alright, so I've got more than 4 queen cells over here. So in order for them to not swarm them out again, I'm just going to have to put a small amount of bees over here and hope that the queens fight it out. They usually will. They'll determine who's going to stay and who's going to go. But I think I might even just get another nuke and just make another split and have 2 frames and 2 nukes that are loaded with queen cells. Because right now we got these 2 frames that this one's got 2, and this one's got like 3 to 5 on it. Quite a bit, and I'm sure there's more in here. We've already got one that's got 2 in here, and that's all I want to leave in here is 2. Now I could start squishing them, but I really don't want to do that. I would like to use them if I can, but I'm going to have to put them in nukes because they're going to be a little bit smaller. This one won't look like there's any on it yet. There's queen cups, but nothing drawn out. They can't put nothing in themselves because queen ain't here. So this frame is okay. There's no cells on it. Okay, I'm gonna bring this one over too. I think. Hold on, has that one got anything on it at all? Actually, you know what? Nope, I'm gonna leave this one over. This has got enough brood over here then. Alright, so we'll leave a brood because that next one looks like it's just a honey and pollen frame. I can see by looking down in it, there ain't nothing on it. Alright, so we'll slide this back in. That way they have brood still. Then they've got that one frame with brood and queen cells as well. And go back through and double check everybody. So I know I could mark them, I guess, if I wanted to. This one's got a lot of brood and pollen in it. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to count how much brood I have. I'm trying to leave so much and so much hive here. Okay, this has got the one that's got the 2 queen cells on it. Alright, that's what I was checking. Make sure that was the frame. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to definitely mark this frame. The one that I know that has queen cells on it. And brood. So get my stickers here. I know these 2 for sure have brood on them. This one for sure has my queens on it, which I'll know, because I know it's supposed to. Okay, now we're going to slide everybody back over. And then I'm probably going to take one more frame out of here of just the honey and pollen, which is towards the back over here where we started. And put it over there, so they got a little bit to work with. Until they get that queen out. Give them a little bit more bees. Now, if I keep them small, if I leave all those cells over there, then you know, they shouldn't release a swarm, even if the queens all hatch at once. And they'll end up picking a queen. You know, either the queen's gonna fight them or the bees are gonna choose one, and one's gonna win. So, and you know, if there's not enough bees and supplies for them to swarm, then they won't swarm. So they'll just figure out who's gonna stay and who's gonna go. And I'm sure I'll lose a couple of those on their mating flights when the queens actually emerge. I'm sure that not all of them make it because, well, they can get eaten by birds, you know. Alright, let's give them this frame here. Okay, this is mostly honey and honey and stuff, so yeah, we can put this in here. This will give them a little bit of honey and whatnot. I don't want to squeeze that in there just yet because there's queen cells. I'm going to slide these. Trying to be very careful. I don't want to bust some queen cells open. Okay. Alright, now this will be the split I want in those frames. Now the rest of this stuff, all the bees are already over here cleaning. They're doing what they're supposed to. All these old cone frames, they're already uncovered them. I'll show you here. I had these in there, and this is from a dead hive, and these bees are already over on the cone cleaning it. Look. You girls gotta stay over here. I'm gonna use this cone to stick over here to replace what I just took out. That way they can clean it. There was enough bees over there for them to clean it. Keep some girls over there. Okay. let these girls clean this cone up. I got more of the resources to do so anyway. It's all ugly looking cone, but they will either take it off the frame or clean it up. So, and then I'll come in and get the frames out and see if they've worked them, which they shouldn't. Okay. Now I'm going to have to lock these girls up for a little bit. I'm going to shake some more beads in here off some of these frames, probably. Give them a little bit more numbers so they don't lose them when I open them up and they all fly back home. Well, not all of them, but some of them will. Alright, so what I want to do, and I shouldn't have done it before I close it up, I guess. I want to take, let's go, hoping they cover one of these frames that I just stuck in here, but if not, we'll go in a little bit here. I just want to grab some of these bees, shake them off into this box in there. Look at that, they're already covering that frame I stuck in there. Perfect. Alright, we'll shake her off in here and give these girls some more bees. Try to do it one more time. I ain't covered that one yet. Let's shake this one a little bit. I don't like to shake them too much, but give them a little bit of a shake. I want to shake the cone off. Alright, that'd be good. Close them up. Put this back. Okay, I'll get this lid on. That has plenty of bees in it right now. Okay, close her up. Gotta get the front closed up. Get these girls put back together here. They got plenty of bees yet too, so they ain't gonna be hurting in population. Them new queens should be emerging soon. And they should be going on their flights before too long. Get this front closed. Girls are being good. Okay, got the closed. I gotta get a little bit of cloth for that little bit of hole. Alright. This little bitty hole, just to keep them locked up for a little while. That's enough so a bee can't get out. And then I'll come back in a couple hours and open them up, and hopefully they stay, most of them. Maybe that queen will come out too and do her flight at the same time. Alright. Alright folks, I'm going to leave that one here. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to keep going through these, and I got to keep checking my bees for swarm cells and making sure they don't need moved. Like that one's getting pretty busy. I'm going to have to check it, make sure it's got room. It don't take them long to fill all these up. So, yeah, just keeping on them, keeping up. Whew, alright. Folks, have a good day.